With just about a month to go before the royal wedding, London is gearing up for one of the largest events in the UK's 2,000-year history and England's 2,000-year history. Souvenir stands are stocking up, monuments are getting a fresh buffing and coat of paint, and there's also a renewed focus on security and just how prepared London is from that angle, especially in the light of this weekend. Kelly Cobiella joins us now. Nice to see you. Nice to be here with you. You're taking a look at whether or not London is actually prepared at this point for the upcoming wedding.
That's right, Erica. And London security was really put to the test over the weekend when nearly 500,000 people filled the streets to protest. It did not end well, and even larger numbers are expected on the wedding day. It's these chaotic scenes of violence and looting that have British authorities on edge. Weekend protests against budget cuts saw the streets of London besieged with 450,000 people. More than 200 arrests were made. And Scotland Yard is now warning that violent anarchists might be targeting the royal wedding. The city will spend $33 million on security to make sure William and Kate don't run into the same problems as Charles and Camilla when protesters managed to disrupt their motorcade last December. There will be snipers on rooftops, barricades on the wedding route, and armed police dressed as royal footmen on Kate and Will's carriage.
It won't be a question of just turning up, let's just go and watch the royal wedding. I think people must be prepared now to be searched, and there will be a much, much heavier police presence than there was 30 years ago for Charles and Diana.
The wedding is expected to have a worldwide viewing audience of 4 billion people. London is anticipating a crowd of 600,000, the same number that celebrated Prince Charles and Lady Diana's marriage, along with an economic boost of $80 million.
The royal wedding is going to be fantastic. We're expecting hundreds of thousands of people to come to London. The transport system is going to run on rails. We're making sure of that. There's going to be street parties around the city, and I hope very much that people will enjoy themselves in a suitably dignified fashion.
With the big day quickly approaching, London has wedding fever. Souvenir stands are stocking up on everything Will and Kate. Coffee mugs, ashtrays, even dish rags.
This is beauty.
And sparkling imitations. Workers are preparing the grounds along the wedding procession and polishing the royal carriage that will take the newlyweds to Buckingham Palace. But with the world's eyes focused on the British capital, it will take more than just pomp and circumstance to make this wedding perfect. London, of course, is preparing for about 600,000 people on that day, but the crowds could be smaller. Even at this late date, hotels are not sold out here, Erica. About 100,000 rooms are still available.
Surprising, so still a chance to get here.
That's right.
The airfare may make it tough, though. Kelly Cobiella. Kelly, thanks.